Welcome to My Daily Thread. It's a great little place to get a snippet of wisdom from the yoga and the meditation masters to start or to end your day. I'm Jeff Lichty. All right, everyone, welcome back to the show. Looking for a morsel of wisdom, something to chew on, looking for that pearl to go diving for. Or looking for this wee little snippet. Ooh, I use both together. I'm not allowed to do that. Anyways, Pete and I are going to talk about what word we're going to use. I still like snippet. But anyways, we'll talk about it and get some swag flowing. And onward we go. Sadhanapada. 214, Sutra 214, talked about how pain and pleasure come from these ideas of puṇya, so virtue and vice. And when we're thinking in the world of virtue, we tend to generate virtuous conclusions to our actions. When we think about vice or non-virtuous ways of being in the world, they tend to non-virtuous outcomes. And that is karma theory in a nutshell. When we move on, though, to 215, he explains something a little bit more potentially, and he says this. So first, let's go to the Sanskrit. Parinama tapa samskara dukkha gunavritti viroda cha dukkameva sarvam vivekinaha. Woo! I don't know why Sanskrit makes me smile, gang. Maybe because I mumbled for the first 3 years or 4 years in Mysore with my teacher Jai Shri, and somewhere down the line she's probably just shaking her head wondering, what does this guy do? Keep coming back. And then suddenly at some point, maybe 5 years in, I was able to chant a few things and mostly not understand them, and that's what books are for. But anyways, I want to just read to you the Swami Prabhavananda and Christopher Isherwood translation, because I really like it. Here we go. But the man, first off, let's just get rid of the whole man thing. This is he, we, they, whatever. It is the people. Let me just change that word for all of us, especially for me. But the people of spiritual discrimination regard all of these experiences as painful. For even the enjoyment of present pleasure is painful, since we already fear its loss. Ooh, that's good. There's a little pause here. Present pleasure being a little bit painful because we fear. Ooh, that's a good one. Fear that we're not going to be able to hang on to it. All right, let's move on. Past pleasure is painful because renewed cravings arise from the impression it has left upon the mind. Right? That makes sense. Lock in the impression of pleasure or pain. Okay, back to Isherwood. And how can any happiness be lasting if it depends only upon our moods? For these moods are constantly changing as one or another of the ever-warring gunas seizes control of the mind. What's the gist of this whole thing? Parinama is the word in that sutra that just means consequences, but even our joyful experiences, they're temporary, because what we love today is going to be lost, or there's the fear that we're going to lose it tomorrow. And then the fear of losing happiness causes stress. So that's not exactly pain-free, is it? And then what happens? Then there's past traumas and habits that continue to influence our emotional well-being. And then finally, they brought up the word guna, and we had talked about gunas way back, and that's the sattva, rajas, tamas thing that is the descriptors of the nature of reality. Really, the truth is that these three gunas are still always playing. And remember, sattva is that positivity, clarity, rajas is that like strong activity, and tamas is just that heaviness and dullness. So what's another takeaway from this sutra? It's not suggesting that our life's hopeless. Instead, what we want to do is use this Sutra 215 as an invitation to look at the truth of our reality, really. Just look at reality as it is, not as we want it to be. That's really tricky. Look beyond the temporary joys and the temporary sorrows as well, and figure out what are the things that really give us that lasting inner peace. What are the things that really move us towards wisdom and a more integrated, authentic life? Ooh, okay, let's leave it at that for today. As always, I really do appreciate you listening. Pay attention to your reality as you go forward in your day, your evening. And let's chat more tomorrow. Om. Peace. Out. As a post-show note, I have a few spots that opened up for new private clients. So if you have any desire to learn some practices and integrate some of these teachings, get in touch with me, www.jefflichty.com, and fill out the contact form. Peace out.